Well, from a health perspective, it definitely is a positive thing to do. We know that less red meat is associated with a reduced risk of various cancers, including breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer. And we also know it can reduce our risk of heart disease because a lower intake of red meat is associated with lower blood pressure and lower cholesterol. And we also know that those who follow more plant-based diet tend to have a lower BMI, so it's better from a weight perspective. So there's lots of reasons that following a more plant-based diet is better for our health and can reduce the risk of chronic disease.
Yeah, and what do you think is driving? Because I mentioned that there is a reduction in meat eating. What do you think is driving that? Do you think it's people sitting there and going, oh, I need to protect the climate? Do you think it's more about people looking after their own individual health? Or do you just think it's a combination of factors?
Well, I work with a lot of vegans and vegetarians in clinic, and it's definitely a mix. I meet people who are doing it for environmental reasons, but also those who are doing it from health reasons. And sometimes it's a combination of the two. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think often people are trying to be cool and trendy. I know that a whole veganism, there's a whole movement around all of that at the moment, isn't there?
There's a huge rise in veganism. And I think people get confused between veganism and plant-based diets because to eat plant-based means you're eating more plants. So you don't have to be vegan. You can still have meat, you can still have fish, but you can just eat more plants. So there's a slight difference there, whereas veganism means excluding anything that is animal derived, including things like honey and lanolin from sheep's wool. So it's a little bit more strict, but plant-based is literally just eating more plants.
Isn't it just about everything in moderation? So
well, I'm a great believer in balance, and I'm definitely not somebody who's quite extreme, but we can all benefit from eating more plants, to be honest. And the evidence is very clear that we eat too much animal protein. And from a health point of view, increasing our plants would be a huge benefit for our overall health.
Okay, I mean, I've got to say, I've been toying with the idea of reducing my meat intake. That's where it started and ended so far. I've just been toying with it. But anyway, Caroline, thank you very much. Nice to hear from you.